lovely people. We are heading towards Bollywood today, and I'm very excited because on the show today is a very dear friend for all the right reasons. She has just written the latest Rajshri Productions film Dono, which is being released. Manu Sharma as the scriptwriter and Kanika Kapoor, one of the actors of the Rajshri Productions, the Parjatiya's latest movie. They both join me in just a moment to speak about their experiences in the film industry and also of working together. So looking forward to having you guys stay with me on this show. And also a quick reminder that if you are interested in other episodes as well, you can watch them on my YouTube channel, Jyotsna Mohan. Do like, share, and subscribe there as well. And we have our Friday release coming up. Well, we have the Friday release is the movie, but we have our Monday release on YouTube as well. And look forward to getting your feedback as usual on the episodes that come. Today is a very senior journalist who is going to be joining me on my YouTube channel to speak about her exit from NDTV and how she's been reinventing since leaving a job in which she was there for about I think 20 years or more. So but I'm actually looking forward to the conversations today that involve the new film Dono, which has two actors. The main actors are both debuting in the film. One is Sunny Deol's son, Rajveer Deol, and Paloma Dillon is actress Poonam Dillon's daughter. So both of these actors are debuting in a film by the Parjatiyas. Also, his son is directing it, is in charge of it, which is his directorial debut as well. But I'm looking forward to Manu Sharma, my friend, who has actually written the script, and Kanika Kapoor, one of the big faces behind the film. So hopefully I can get both of them quickly on the show. And Kanika, I see you. For Manu to join in as well. Okay. Hi, Kanika.
Hi, Jyotsna. How are you?
Good. Can you hear me? Because your video
Am
is
I
freezing a little
audible?
bit. You
Yes,
are
it
audible,
is.
but your okay now. Okay, the two
Hi.
lovely ladies. Manu,
Hello.
Manu, your video is a bit garbled though. Kanika, can you see her clearly?
I can, but
Yeah, it is a bit
Now,
off now. Uh,
let me try and log in again.
just log in again.
Yeah, disconnect me, then I'll
You just
come back.
leave it, leave leave it, and come back. Casually, I'm saying get lost kind of thing. No, but she's my dear friend. But Kanika, so good to have you and congratulations. You must be super excited.
thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
And very exciting few days coming up, isn't it?
Yes, it's my first film. Yes, I'm very
Your
excited.
first film as well, yeah?
Yes.
So that's super. Okay, so I know that you and Manu have worked together before, and I want to speak about that as well in a bit. But as soon as, I get her.
She joins. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see where she is, or
I'm reading all the comments.
as you should. Okay, Manu, I see you, so I will just. Okay. Oh, much better. Okay, so
Hi, guys.
Manu Sharma, the scriptwriter of Dono,
Yes.
and Kanika Kapoor, one of the main actors of the film. Thank you both ladies for doing this. I am super excited and I am super proud of the work you both are doing. And so Kanika, I'm going to kick this off with you while Manu don't move too much. You are going off the frame. Correct. Okay. So Kanika, what does it feel like, your first, like you just told me, your first movie? So debuting in a movie about to come out, what is it feeling like? Butterflies in the stomach?
So
Okay, Kanika, I've lost your audio.
Oh,
No. And it was perfectly fine till now. Manu, you can't hear
Okay.
her, na?
I couldn't. I lost her as well.
No?
Technology.
Again,
Okay, now just speak, say, do the 1, 2, 3 mic check.
2, 3, mic check.
It's there, but it's not clear, na? Manu?
It's a bit off. It's coming and going.
Okay, I'm just
It's
trying to
like
switch off the
good
Wi-Fi.
news.
Let's see.
Because it was absolutely clear when she joined.
Yes.
Is this better?
Keep speaking.
Okay. 1, 2.
No, you
I
know,
think she also needs to go and come back. That seems to be doing the
I'll join.
trick.
I'll join again.
yeah, I think my problem, not mine.
Is this any better?
Kanika, no. In fact, even your video is getting a bit garbled now. Okay, I'll wait for her to.
मुझसे पूछ लो तब
हाँ,
तक.
तुमसे कर रही हूँ. तुम्हारे से ही पूछना और किससे पूछूंगा अपने आप तो मुझे आता नहीं है तो how do you script write a film? I'm sorry, I'm not in a position to tell anything.
डर के.
अच्छा,
You were asking her how excited are you, and she said it's my first film. I was like, ये हम सबकी
वही.
पहली पिक्चर है.
That's what I said.
डायरेक्टर
I
की,
said both of.
सारे एक्टर्स की, मेरी, कनिका की, और हम सब टेंटेटिवली आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. You know, you want to do the best. आप अपना बेस्ट तो करना चाहते हो, but you always struggle. Sometimes you know how to write, and then when you have to write and then you have to deliver, then you start thinking, नहीं ये ठीक नहीं लिखा शायद. Maybe this needs more work. Was it worthy? This whatever I've written, was it worthy of being in a film? क्योंकि हम इतने पहले क्रिटिक बन के सबको देते थे ना फीडबैक. You're always critiquing other people, and now your work is up for criticism and critiquing. There is that little tentative thing in the back of your mind always. But I have to tell you, it was very, very exciting as well. You know, you're trying your hand at something new.
Yeah.
And you should know about trying something new. My first shoot was with you. First
Yeah,
ever
can you
shoot
imagine?
was with you. My God, how many years has it
You
been?
know, I'm trying to 1 second hold on, and I want to speak about where we've come, but I could see Kanika, and I've been trying to send that request to her. Kanika, hold on. Something, it's just, I think it's one of those things. Everyone's debuting. This is like for attention, take it,
This is my Insta live debut also today, huh, by the way.
Yeah,
I've taken a crash course before I came live.
from me.
From you and from my sister. She's like, ये वाला button मत दबाना, वो दबाना. Oh, good Lord.
It's not that tough. It's not that tough. I just have to
Please
find Kanika, but
speak for yourself.
I can't find her. Hold on. Okay, so I have no idea. I saw her and then the whole thing just froze. So luckily I have all the time in the world. I don't know about
Oh,
you girls.
I see. Hello.
Huh? Can you see
Jagrat,
what?
my friends saying hi. पीछे से.
पीछे से हो या आगे से
I
किधर
can see
से
the
कि that
comments. Oh, hi.
I haven't had the time to register because I've been just trying to get.
Don't
It's unlike.
worry, I'm registering all the friends.
Okay, so
Kanika,
I can't see
come
Kanika
back
right
quickly
now.
because fans are saying hi to Kanika.
Yeah, but I can't see Kanika, and so
Oh,
maybe
there
she
she
has this
is.
problem.
She's sending you. She's saying send her a request.
Now, okay, Kanika, now I can see you.
You know, this is what happens when you're used to an open talkback during your anchoring. You're seeing also, you're reacting also. Oh God, I
Yeah,
miss my
everything.
directors from the PCR.
Now I've become one sab kuch.
Oh, I see एक दूसरे के वास्ते के fans also there. Yay!
See now I can do everything. I just don't want to see my own life after
I
I'm
don't know
finished doing everything.
which button to press, but yeah, other than that, I'm cool.
Kanika, 1, 2, 3.
Am I audible?
Very audible. My God, I want to just say a
Just
prayer
don't say
in
anything.
advance. Oh,
Just
sorry.
don't say anything at this point. You girls are making me so nervous, and I'm not nervous usually. So Kanika, as Manu also told me, each one of you pretty much in the big setup of the film are debuting, and this week.
So collectively, is there like the excitement?
Of course, I mean, that's not even a question. Everyone's super excited. We've seen the film, but I know that none of you have seen the film, so there's that butterfly in that stomach feeling because we don't know the kind of reactions that we're going to get, and we're all very hopeful, super excited. A little bit of nervousness is also there, so yeah.
You know, the promotions are a whole different story, aren't they? Which I'm sure you're learning.
Yes, so I don't know this, but Manu has also written before that I did Ek Duje Ke Vaste. So
Season 2.
season 2. So we've done that together. There were a little promotions, I mean, during that show as well, but this is a completely different ball game. Movies are completely different from television.
So
It's a
Manu,
different world.
batao. Share with us, you know, the different world that
You
you're
know,
in.
I'll tell you one very bizarre thing. I started writing Ek Duje Ke Vaste, the film first. I started writing the film first. So Avnish and I are at it, and we are creating characters, and we're giving the characters names and everything. सब कुछ हो रहा है. कहानी लिख रहे हैं, picture बन रही है, सब. And I'm like, I'm not going to take up any more work because I'm going to focus on this film, my first film. All that is happening. I finished, almost finishing the film, and then I was like, oh, now film is almost done. I can take up more work. And then somebody approaches me for Ek Duje Ke Vaste season 2, and I take on the project. I'm doing dialogues on that show, and lo and behold, Kanika is the main lead. I have never met her. Okay, now they were shooting in Bhopal. I'm sitting in Bombay and Mumbai and writing, and then the show, then lockdown happens, and then casting for the film is slowing down. Then you're locking one location, another wave is coming. Then I'm thinking, hey, मेरी picture को क्या हो गया? वो कहाँ चली गई? In the meantime, they're like, "अरे कहीं show ना बंद हो जाए." मैंने कहा, "अल्लाह, कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा." Then the show got an extension. The show started. Show got over. Film still hasn't started. Suddenly, film starts, and then one day Avnish says, "Why don't you come to the set? Because today we are shooting in Mumbai." I go to the set. I know he had mentioned that we are finalizing 2, 3 girls and different. He told me all the casting, and he somehow, I don't know, Alina's character didn't register. I am on the set that day, and he says, "Oh, today we are shooting with Alina." And I said, "Oh, I forgot to ask who's playing Alina." And he said, "Kanika." You know, that day. Cut to 3 years later, 4 years later, Kanika and I, Bharat Milap on the set, first meeting ever. Show लिख के खत्म हो गया था. We had never met.
Oh, really?
And then, yeah, but that's the business. That's what I'm trying to say. How different things in films and other platforms and projects are. But I'm so glad two different characters and written for the same girl. I love all my characters, I must tell you. Ek Duje Ke Vaste also had some very good characters, and I can see the fans also. Kanika, Suman Tiwari. It's great fun. But Alina is a very today's girl, and the way, if I may say so, Kanika has played it so beautifully, so well played. I mean, she was always very good and very hardworking, and there were times when we used to give very difficult, technical language in Ek Duje Ke Vaste. कई बार आर्मी का था तो वैसी लैंग्वेज जाती थी, एंड मैं पूछती भी थी क्रिएटर्स को कि वो हीरोइन बोल लेगी ना, क्योंकि कई बार होता है कि ये लाइन चेंज कर दो, हीरोइन से बोली नहीं जा रही है. इस शो पे नहीं, अलग अलग शोज पे. And then you watch the show, and Kanika has nailed everything so beautifully. So then, yeah, it was so lovely, to meet her, finally connect with her, and watch her bring Meghna to after Suman, Alina to life. Meghna तुम्हारी lead है, प्यारी.
And first time we met, we kept chatting on the side for hours. Remember, it was that night shoot in Malad, and we were
yes, back road.
Much to catch up on. So we kept talking about a lot of things, and I have to tell you, Manu, that I know you told me like how even for Alina, how there were a few things that were added later on, and especially the climax, which once you guys see the film, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. But
yeah, it's so the thing is, it's never one person's vision, and it's never one person who can take it to fruition. Everyone there, these are such beautiful professionals who have come together. Sometimes you feel blessed that the words that you are writing, the scenes that you are writing, somebody is giving their 200%. I mean, हमको लगता है, अक्सर हमें लगता है ना कि हम ही इतनी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, सब कर रहे हैं, you know, तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. कितनी अभी आप लोग देखेंगे क्लाइमैक्स में every character, my God, Alina, you're so good in it. Everyone is so good in it. So I'm really excited, and as she said, very nervous also. मैंने बोला ना, हम पहले इतना जज करते थे सबको, ये क्या पिक्चर बना दी है, ये इसमें तो कुछ समझ में नहीं आया.
No, but
So
that's the kind
yeah,
of characters and I love how strong you've made.
So, because it's the production, it's the Rajshri Productions, the Parjatiyas are such big names. Did that add to like the whole goosebumps on the first day of work for both of you?
Yes,
Kanika, आवाज जा रही है.
oh no.
अब हाँ, बस
आ
just
गई.
stay like this.
Okay.
Just stay like this. हाँ.
So when audition,
नहीं.
that time I was
नहीं.
okay.
बीच में आ रही है, बीच में. Do you have a mic?
Stay
Are
where
you on
you
the
are.
phone? I'm trying to understand what's. You're on the phone. Not even I'm on the phone. It's not like your phone is ringing or anything, na?
Is it still going and coming?
अभी ठीक है. अभी
Should I
keep
बोलूं?
Continue.
हाँ.
बोलो.
जब मुकेश छाबड़ा सर के ऑफिस से फोन आया this character, उस टाइम भी maybe I didn't hear that it's a Rajshri film. मतलब शायद मैंने सुना ना हो. तो उस समय भी when I was auditioning for this, I didn't know that I'm auditioning for such a big project. And that sort of worked in my favor because sometimes when you know कि आप बहुत बड़े रोल के लिए या बहुत बड़े प्रोडक्शन हाउस के लिए ऑडिशन कर रहे हो, you have that nervousness in you, but I think that's why I did a good audition because I didn't itna pressure nahi tha mere mind mein to really nail it. And so for the longest time I didn't know that it was going to be such a big film. And yes, to answer your question, on the first day of set, it was because I've never been on a set which is at such a grand scale. And we were shooting in Mehboob Studios, and we were shooting for the song Lagan ceremony ho rahi hoti hai, one of the wedding ceremonies, and there's a song in that ceremony that happens, and that's my first day of shooting. And I remember I was wearing a very heavy lehenga और वो सब पकड़ के मैं आंटी से निकल के I was just entering the set, and I was अब देखती रह गई काफी देर तक, and there were so many known people there, so I was obviously a bit nervous कि मैं सबको जाके ऐसे introduce करूँ, but because it's Rajshri, everyone is so humble, everyone is so welcoming, they make you feel like you are a part of their family right from the start. So there was that nervousness initially for maybe 10 minutes, but after that it just felt like we all belong.
Manu?
Mine was completely different. Actually, very similar because this is not my first project with Rajshri. I started my TV career also with Rajshri. So for me, by the time we got to the film, it was already like home. When I came to the set, everyone was like, "Hi, अरे आप आ गए ये." But when I started working on the show, I actually developed one show. I worked on developing the story. It was my first ever independent assignment, writing assignment. That was with Rajshri. So I have literally learned my ABC, everything with Surat sir, with Surat sir's father, Raj Babu. He was there that time, and we all learned from the rest of the writing team. We learned everything from him. So in terms of why your characters have to be a certain way, and that inherent goodness that all Rajshri projects will have. There's a feeling of positivity, even when there are things which are not so nice that are happening in the film, because let's face it, it has to be a dramatic film. You are always left with a positive message and something nice. Even then, if there's something negative happening, there is a learning over there. And more so, and I love that show. I love working, with Surat sir and the whole team, and how encouraging they were. It was my first project, and I had switched careers. This is not my first career. I have switched careers, and pretty late in life, I'm moving to this industry, and now I'm thinking, oh, अच्छा इधर करते हैं. It gets quite scary, yaar. It's not as easy. You have to restart, like taking baby steps. You're starting everything from scratch now. But what you learn learn from them is believe in your work, believe in hard work, and believe in the goodness. You know, that will take you places, and that's how you learn. Also, that's one thing which I learned from Rajshri and from Surat sir and the rest of the team very early on. When he said the show got over, and he said we have to work on more things together, and then he called me for Avnish's film, and I heard Avnish's script story out, and I said, "Oh, there's a very nice story, very very nice story." And I kept thinking, he's so young, and that's actually quite an evolved thought that he's come up with. And so I shared it with Sir, and Sir said, "But do you like it?" I said, "I love it. I would love to see this film." He said, "Would you like to write it?" I said, "Write it." Sir, I've never written a film before. He said, "आपने टीवी सीरियल भी हमारे साथ ही शुरू किया, तो फिल्म भी शुरू करिए." And he started. Now, earlier, Surat sir and I used to jam. Now it's Avnish and me sitting and jamming. So I've somebody asked me, "You've worked with two generations of Rajshri." I said, "Yeah." Suddenly you realize, at that time you count your blessings, how grateful you are to everything, the way universe conspires, I guess. But yeah, it's a very today's film,
Yes.
and it's a young film, and yet there is such a lovely film की हम खुद ही इतनी तारीफ किए जा रहे हैं, so we would want the people to watch.
So it is
But
because it's Avnish's first film, but because it's also a Rajshri film, so it has elements of both. Like a lot of
both.
traditional elements, but Avnish has tried to incorporate a few modern elements, and it's a mix. It'll be I really like it. I hope
It's a very
I'm sure.
today. It's
I'm
a
very
film for
excited to
today's
see
audience.
it, girls. I'm very, very excited to see it. But I want to know, Kanika, one thing. Manu's story, I know, and she's just spoken about how, she's gone from writing serials to a movie. For you, acting, in dramas, in daily soaps, to a Bollywood film, what was the one big change that you found?
a lot of
Wait, stop.
Oh,
Did you move?
I did not move it.
Now, perfect. Carry on.
Okay. I'm saying so. I'm from Delhi. I don't really have anyone in this industry. So, so for me, my journey has been very different, and I've not just done a daily soap. I've also done so many ads. And I've done a web show. I did an art film. So I had to keep doing a lot of work in order for me to get to this place that I am today. So I don't know. I'm very grateful that I'm here. The difference between a daily soap and doing this film was firstly soaps are very they are in Bhopal, only done one soap. Ours was relatively more relaxed than the TV shows that are shot. And even then we had to shoot every day, and we'd get मतलब हमारे contract में होता है that 28 days in a month you have to shoot, and then maybe if you're lucky you get 1 or 2 days off in a month. Films don't work like that. Films, we have a lot of time in the middle to prep for things. We have a lot of time to just talk about our characters, and even to do this like scenes initially in a TV setup also, because once the show is starting out, there they take time to shoot, but once the telecast starts and it's running, then it's back to back shooting. Like, you don't even think what you're doing, because your character is ingrained in you by this time, because you've thought so much as your character do in such a situation. For films, it's more relaxed. It's more there are a lot of breaks even when you're shooting in a lot of our shooting has happened in Thailand for this film, because it felt like the work was hectic, but it was never कभी कभी ऐसे 8 घंटे शूट करते थे, and then they'd be like, oh, now we'll shoot the rest tomorrow, and I'd be like, ऐसा भी होता है? Like, don't we have to at least shoot for 12 hours and then we pack up? मतलब at least 12 hours तो होता ही है, but films are more relaxed. They are more, you can if you have any doubts about your character, you get a lot of time to sit and think and speak about and small nuances they try to add in your scenes. Whereas in TV, it's mostly like this is your character. Your character is going through this, and this is the next scene. So it's more hectic and more where you know your character much more than the director by the end of your show. That's TV for you. But over here, Avnish was constantly guiding us and telling us कि क्या करना.
टीवी में तो सुबह सेट पे आता है वन पन्ना पूरा भर के, सुबह सीन्स मिलते हैं कि ये आज आपका सीन है और ये वाला पहला सीन है और ये आपके 2 पेज के डालोगे, जल्दी से रिट्टा मार लो और शुरू हो जाओ. एंड देन समटाइम्स कनिका तो अच्छे से कर भी लेती थी, कई लोग तो कहते थे थोड़ा कम कर दो, ऐसे नहीं, कम नहीं हो सकता ना, ये कैरेक्टर में इतना है, ये कम नहीं हो सकता, ये बार्गेनिंग थोड़ी हो रही है, ये मोल भाव थोड़ी है, तो वो भी है. ओहो.
But I really think if you've gone through that setup, if you've done TV, it's like a very good learning. It really trains you as an actor. Like you need to know कि आप एक तो आपको लाइंस याद करने, ऐसे आपसे लाइंस याद हो जाते हैं because क्योंकि आपको सुबह लाइंस मिलती है तो आपको आदत है वो 1 घंटे में लाइंस करने की. So it makes you very good with your lines. Also, it teaches you exactly कि आपको अच्छा when you're shooting you have to face your light or you have to face the camera, like small basic things that either you have to do an acting course to learn or TV teaches you all of that. So I think it really polishes your acting skills.
It's actually the same for writing also. You get into the habit of writing pages and pages every day. So if somebody will tell me ये आज 3 पेज लिखे, मैं कहती हूँ 3 पेज, please. You're so used to, and then your language improves, your words, your ability to craft a scene, everything changes. And then it pains me sometimes when people are so disparaging towards television. अरे TV लिख रहे हो, वो मेरे को थोड़ा बुरा भी लगता है.
दोनों की
पिक्चर भी तो आ रही है.
एक कॉमन लिंक दोनों का है, जो कनिका आपने भी अभी मेंशन किया, एंड मनु आई नो कि आप दोनों कोई इंडस्ट्री में कोई जानते नहीं थे. यू बोथ डिडंट हैव अ मेंटोर इन अ वे बिफोर जॉइनिंग द इंडस्ट्री. हाउ एक्सपीरियंसेस तो थे जो थे, मगर आपको कभी लगता था कि अगर शायद कोई जान पहचान का हो इंडस्ट्री में तो थोड़ा आसान हो जाता? ये दोनों के लिए है क्वेश्चन.
Maybe because as a newcomer, get your first. Nobody wants to believe in an unknown person. That's the hard truth. But if you have certain projects, either you're known and you're someone's son or daughter, then people want to sort of trust you more. That is what usually happens. So maybe if I had contacts in this industry, things would have been slightly easier. But would I choose that now over my journey? No, because I think because of what I've gone through, I understand a lot of things which I would not if I would just get my first break like that. I am very grateful in whatever I'm getting. I am more grounded. I feel I understand certain मतलब मैं वो जो भी मेरी लाइफ की मुझे ट्रेनिंग मिली है, and because I've seen, I think I just value these things more because I've gone through so many things in my life. So I don't think I'd want to trade that for anything. But yes, maybe things would have been easier if I did know people in this industry.
Manu?
I would agree with her. I do feel that knowing someone in the industry does make
हिंदी में थोड़ी सी बात करेंगे मनु. हिंदी में थोड़ी बात करेंगे, बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं हिंदी में बात करें.
हाँ नहीं
तो लिखते हिंदी में,
हिंदी में लिखते हैं. तो नहीं, मुझे हमेशा ये लगता है कि अगर किसी से जान पहचान होती, कोई इजी एक्सेस होता तो शायद थोड़ा फायदा होता. लेकिन हाइंडसाइट में आई ऑनेस्टली वुड फील दैट द जर्नी दैट आई हैव हैड, आप जब तक वो धक्के नहीं खाते हो ना, आप इतने सारे रिजेक्शंस फेस नहीं करते हो ना, सबसे पहले द वन मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट लेसन दैट आई हैव लर्नड ऑनेस्ट टू गॉड, कि आप काम की कद्र करना सीख जाते हो. क्योंकि आपको आसानी से नहीं मिल रहा है, आपको बहुत धक्के करने पड़ रहे हैं, बहुत स्ट्रगल करना पड़ा. आप कितनी बार रिजेक्ट होते हो, आप रिजेक्ट ही ज्यादा होते हो, पर आप फिर भी अगर लगे हुए हो तो then things will start moving. You know, I completed and a lot of people tell me कि तुम तो बहुत लकी हो, तुम्हें तो 5-6 साल में ही फिल्म मिल गई थी लिखने के लिए. बहुत लोग मुझे बोलते हैं कि बात सच है कि मैं हूँ लकी, जल्दी मिल गई, लेकिन उसके अपने स्ट्रगल्स थे. कैसे मिली? आप एक काम की कद्र करना सीख जाते हो, और आप जो लल फेजेस आते हैं, जो इस इंडस्ट्री का बहुत ही एक जरूरी और अहम हिस्सा है, आप उससे डील करना बहुत जल्दी सीख जाते हो. यू नो, आई एम श्योर कनिका विल ऑल्सो अग्री, टिल यू डोंट गेट योर नेक्स्ट प्रोजेक्ट आप एक ही के सहारे हो. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप फोन कर सकते हो, एंड देन ऑफ कोर्स योर वर्क स्पीक्स फॉर इटसेल्फ. आपने अच्छा काम किया, फिर धीरे धीरे आपको काम मिलने लगता है. लेकिन वो एक ग्राउंडिंग जो कर देता है ना, वो नॉट नोइंग एनीवन, आई गेस अभी बोलना इजी है हमारे लिए क्योंकि अभी हमें काम मिल गया है, लेकिन आई wouldn't want to change anything. I'm very happy with the way the journey has been.
And I'm sure it's going to be such a successful journey, and you guys have seen what we are all waiting to see. मगर इतने सारे questions एक दूसरे के वास्ते के बारे में आ रहे हैं लड़कियों,
I know.
कुछ तो both of you will have to say about it. Your experiences, what is next, would you want to recreate it again? Season 3 के बारे में बात हो रही है.
Everyone who has been saying एक दूसरे के वास्ते सीजन 3 कब आ रहा है, ये मैंने ना दिलीप झा जो हमारे प्रोड्यूसर थे उनको कितनी बार कह दिया है कि सर मेरा ना इंस्टाग्राम पे मैं कुछ भी पोस्ट करती हूँ तो लोग मुझे ये सुमो के और इनके रील्स भेजते रहते हैं कि ये कब आ रहा है. मतलब वो ऐसे पूछते हैं कि ये तो foregone conclusion है कि आ ही रहा है. So I will bring it up with the producer again, but that was a beautiful journey, and I'm sure Kanika will also agree. I genuinely learned so much on that project. आर्मी के ऊपर था, आर्मी बैकग्राउंड में सेट था, और स्कूल किड्स जो स्कूल में, आर्मी स्कूल में जो बच्चे पढ़ते हैं, she played a school going, you were in which class in the show? I loved writing those scenes. I'm telling you, I never thought I could write such young characters. I enjoyed writing them so much. मुझे आज तक इतनी सारी चीजें लिख ली है मैंने, किसी के लिए इतना फीडबैक नहीं आता जितना एक दूसरे के वास्ते के लिए आता है आज तक. एक दूसरे के वास्ते के लिए, और एक श्रृंगार स्वाभिमान, वो भी एक्चुअली राजश्री का ही शो था. वो मेरा पहला शो था कलर्स पे. उसका भी बहुत फीडबैक आता कि उसका अगला सीजन कब आ रहा है. तो बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स होते हैं. आई डोंट नो अगर आएगा तो. Kanika, would you be game to do another season?
I would love it if it comes back, because I also, it was a completely different experience for all of us.
Yeah.
First TV show tha, we were all in Bhopal, so away from Bombay. All of us actually, everyone became like a family because we all were away from our respective families. तो जो उस शो के एक्टर्स हैं वो मेरे लिए एक्चुअल में, जैसे Khushi, she was playing my sister in the show, she's actually like my sister now. We're that close. And it was a beautiful experience. It taught us so many things. And I loved playing sumo. I loved how smart she was, and she was always like very focused and disciplined, and she was this मतलब वो she belonged to an army family, and तो उसके घर पे भी सब बहुत focused, disciplined, and she had her goals in her mind. And because I was playing that character every day, by the end of my show, Kanika, who was mostly very like laid back in life, she became all disciplined. और उसकी back हमेशा ऐसे straight रहती.
She became sumo.
became sumo. End of the show में तो मैं थोड़ा वो थी कि सुमो कौन है और कनिका कौन है, और कनिका सुमो बन चुकी है.
मुझे नहीं लगता श्रवण ये बात कह सकता है, लेकिन मुझे नहीं लगता श्रवण ये बात कह सकता है. श्रवण ही था अंत तक. Even his character underwent so many changes, and even he became a very serious person by the end of it. But I don't think that character has changed. But that was the whole fun bit. That here is one very straight sumo, और इतना मजा आता था because you have to give her very serious lines because she's very focused and she's only going to talk about the correct things and what needs to be done. और दूसरा कैरेक्टर बिल्कुल उल्टा, वो कुछ भी बोल सकता था. He could, that other character, lead character Shravan, वो कुछ भी बोल सकता था. तो एक ही सीन में दोनों का बिठाना, I used to really enjoy. And बंटी मियाँ.
हाँ, बंटी मियाँ. He was a fun character.
बंटी के भी बड़े फैंस थे. बंटी के लिए भी बहुत फीडबैक आता था. But yeah, those were good days, yeah.
Now better days are coming, so I want to, before I let you girls go in the next 5 minutes, let's talk a little bit more about the big film Dono. So let us just now focus on that. Kanika, आप अपने रोल के बारे में कुछ बता सकती हैं, या जितना बता सकती हैं, और उसमें आपको सबसे बेस्ट क्या लगा, while you were playing your role?
So
कनिका, हिलना नहीं है.
oh sorry, आ रही है?
आ रही है.
Okay, so my character is called right. The whole film is about two people
Kanika,
who are looking for.
can you come थोड़ा आगे? I have a feeling if it may be a little bit clearer. हाँ,
Is this better?
अभी try. I think.
Okay, so
हाँ.
so the film is about two people who are looking for closure, and both come to what happens in the wedding. So I'm playing Alina who's getting married in the film, and her character is very bubbly, a lot of fun. She's exactly the opposite of Suman. Suman is full opposite है, like how Suman was very straight-faced and focused and to the point चीजें बोलती है. Alina is very chirpy and cheery, और उसको लाइफ में fun चीजें बहुत पसंद है. She's like that. So I but at the same time she's not she understands things, and she has this ability to perceive what's correct and what's not in a very today's time. मतलब जो उसको सही लगता है वो ये बोलने से डरती नहीं है, which I really like. And my favorite scene to shoot was actually the climax, so which I can't really tell you much about it because I can't really reveal the climax. But
No, you don't. Okay, she's frozen a little bit. Kanika, you've frozen a little bit. Manu, what was the best thing that for you when you were writing the script? What was the part that you loved writing?
I love the fact that this is a story of today, and this is a story of issues which everyone, irrespective of what age, people go through. Love, love stories तो पहले भी बनती थी, पर वही था ना, boy meets girl, girl meets boy, they fall in love, and then they come together, थोड़ा डिशुम डिशुम होगा फिर खत्म. ये कहानी उससे थोड़ा आगे है कि जब आप प्यार करते हैं, किसी को प्यार मिलता है, किसी को प्यार नहीं मिलता है, जिसको नहीं मिला वो क्या करेगा. बहुत सारे ऐसे इश्यूज है, और जिसको मिल गया उसके अंदर भी कई बार डाउट्स हैं, क्या मैं सही, क्या ये प्यार मेरे लिए सही है, क्या ये प्यार मेरे लिए जिंदगी भर मेरे साथ रहेगा. देयर आर सो मेनी डिसीजंस टुडे. I mean, they were always there to make, but today there are different dynamics also that come into play. पहले ambition को इतना importance नहीं दिया जाता था. अभी बहुत सारी चीजें change हो गई हैं. For real life, I'm telling you, there are so many things that have come into play. उसका एक हिस्सा हमारी फिल्म में आपको देखने को मिलेगा, और ये मुझे सबसे अच्छी चीज लगी बिकॉज इट्स सो टुडे. ये इतनी आज की कहानी है. अपने रिश्तों को कैसे संभालना है, अपने रिश्तों को कैसे समझना है, यंगस्टर्स की कहानी है. लेकिन जो आज इस एज में है वो पहले 30-40 में जाके जो होते थे वो things are, people are becoming mature much faster. There are more things to deal with at a younger age. So एक इतनी fun कहानी which will talk about love, relationships, how to deal with that. So that I really loved, and she's right. Even for me, writing the climax bit was the best, because that, in a sense, is the crux of everything. What motivates you? How do you make, how do you reach a certain conclusion? It's also about looking inwards. इन अ रिलेशनशिप हम हमेशा कितनी बार बाहर देखते हैं, सामने वाले की तरफ देखते हैं, दूसरे से एक्सपेक्टेशंस हैं. आपकी खुद से क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन है, सामने वाले से तो है ही, आपकी खुद से क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन है. तो बहुत सारे ऐसे सवाल हैं जो ये फिल्म उठाएगी. उसका बहुत अच्छा, आई होप प्रेजेंटेशन, हमें तो बहुत अच्छा लगा. आई होप आपको भी सबको अच्छा लगे.
Sure. I'm absolutely convinced that we are going to love it. A question यहाँ पे था, somebody has just asked, Kanika, so I'm going to ask you this: is forever a lie? Does that apply to
a lie?
Forever a lie?
See, the truth in life is that everything keeps. In what context is this forever?
Okay, let's put it in context of your movie and your role.
Because I have an answer for this.
Okay, go for it. Whichever one of you.
Forever is not a lie. Forever is not a lie, but you have to understand that things, people, relationships keep changing. So either you keep changing, and it's not about तुम A direction में बढ़ गए, हम B direction में बढ़ गए. हो सकता है रिश्ते का रूप बदल जाए, but you can still have a forever. It's just that the nature of the relationship might change. It now depends on you. What relationship do you want? You know, even in friendships we see. Jyotsna, you and I know there are so many. You and I didn't start off as the best of friends. We were very cordial colleagues. You were extremely helpful on my first day of shoot.
उसकी तो एक मूवी बनाई देना प्लीज.
उसकी तो मैं बनाई दूंगी.
How we met is
वो
when she joined NDTV. इसकी भी कहानी है कि
पर इसकी भी कहानी है. But look at it. Look at the journey. I mean, that is the answer. That's actually the answer. You know, forever is not a lie. You and I have now known each other for almost 23, 24 years. But that relationship hasn't remained the same. Forever is here. But the nature of our relationship has changed over these 24 years now. And that is exactly true of everything. So you can't be so, close minded to say, ki, or black and white. Relationships are never in black and white. You know. So for me, and that is the biggest takeaway, decide what do you want in your forever. There will be a relationship, the nature might change.
Kanika, what was your biggest takeaway?
From the film?
Yes.
That sometimes because as humans we think a lot, and sometimes the problems that we see in our minds are not really problems in real life. हम उसको अपने दिमाग में सोच सोच के इतना बड़ा कर देते हैं कि अगर हम वो लोगों से शेयर करें और बात करें, और maybe if it's in a relationship and if it's about another person, instead of just thinking about it in our heads and उसको इतना बड़ा करके कि अब तो ये कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा, maybe if you just have a heart to heart with the person who's concerned, I think because I feel like communication can solve everything if it's done correctly. तो मेरा ये takeaway है कि बहुत सी चीजें हमारे दिमाग में होती हैं और हमारे दिमाग में इतनी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम्स होती है, बट उनको आप अगर किसी से शेयर करो तो फिर वो आपको एक another perspective दिखाते हैं about that which maybe you never saw it before and which also makes sense for you. So that was my biggest takeaway. That
Wonderful.
No problem is big enough.
Fair enough.
Conversations are the key.
Always. I'm going to end this by asking both of you ki aage kya? I mean, it's a very big week for the two of you, and wishing you both all the success. Ab success ke aage aur success. So what is the next thing that's coming up for you, Kanika and Manu?
So we were all waiting for this film to release.
Absolutely.
Like, again, as actors, we have to keep auditioning for things and keep hoping that something good works out in your favor. So that's what I'm doing again right now. I'm auditioning. मैंने कुछ बहुत अच्छे projects के भी auditions दिए हैं. But let's see. Let's wait for the film to release, and let's hope that people see talent and people recognize talent and that people give us more work.
I'm sure they will. Talent can never go wrong. I'm a firm believer in that. Manu?
Same to same. सभी लगे हैं अभी तो at the moment I just want to focus on the picture releasing. उसका थोड़ा सा stress भी होता है. But I want to tell more interesting stories, and you and I have been journalists. हमने तो इतनी सारी stories cover की है, तो कोई भी मुझे चलते फिरते ही रोज बताते हैं इस पे भी बन सकते हो, वो इस पे भी कर सकते हैं. So इंशाल्लाह कोई हमारे ideas को ले और बनाए. तो वही same है. We are also pitching अपने ideas. दिख रहा है.
All
चले गाड़ी आ
नहीं चल रही है. It is well on its way. The गाड़ी is well on its way. It's a big week, and there is such good
Yes.
positive noise around the movie that it's wonderful to see. And I hope it translates further into a good success, huge success for the two of you, and more great things to come in the future. Kanika and Manu, loved
Thank you
speaking with
so
the two
much.
of you, and
Thank you
hopefully
so
we'll chat
much.
again once the movie is a
Yes.
hit.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye. And thank you guys for listening in and watching Manu and Kanika. उनकी मूवी इस हफ्ते रिलीज हो रही है, so I'm sure you all are going to make your way to the movie theaters. पर एक छोटा सा रिमाइंडर, मूवी थिएटर से पहले एक छोटा सा डिटूर लेके हमारा चैनल ज्योत्सना मोहन जो YouTube पे है उस पे भी थोड़ी सी नजर डाल लीजिए. शेयर द वर्ड अराउंड इफ यू लाइक इट. प्लीज डू सब्सक्राइब. और इस हफ्ते आज का ड्रॉप जो वीकली ड्रॉप होता है यूट्यूब पे इज एनडीटीवीज फॉर्मर जर्नलिस्ट निधि राजदान. आज हम उनसे बात कर रहे हैं अबाउट हर जर्नी और हाउ शी हैज लेफ्ट एनडीटीवी एंड व्हाट शी इज डूइंग इन जर्नलिज्म. सो बहुत अलग अलग तरह की कॉन्वर्सेशंस. उससे पिछले हफ्ते इफ यू आर अ फैन ऑफ एक्टर वरुण सोपती उनकी कॉन्वर्सेशन भी आप देख सकते हैं मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल पे. बट अंटिल देन आई होप यू एंजॉयड this conversation and we will see you again. Have a good day. Bye.